Hi, this is Jeffrey Kurt Financial Group. Today's Tuesday, September 9, 2025. So I wanted to take some time to report back to everyone on my trip to the New York Stock Exchange. I had a lot of people reach out to me, well-wishing, congrats, and like that, and wanted to give you the story on how it went. Now, first of all, I had been to the New York Stock Exchange some times before. I think twice there were company presentations there. There's many floors above the trading floor at the exchange, and I had been there for a luncheon and some other presentation where companies who list can use the reception rooms and conference rooms to present them, to investors and ask questions and like that. And then another time I was there after hours for a tour of the trading floor, which probably around 10, 12 years ago. Again, interesting. We talked to some floor traders and like that, and during this tour, and it was much before I think what the computerized trading like that. At the time, they were using tablets and like that and showing how trades get done and cleared and how the whole process works. So last Friday when I got down there, and I had some complications with mass transit and didn't show up at the time that I had hoped to. But what's interesting is that no one panicked. I think they've seen it all before, and I had plenty of time. One guy checking ID to get into the area to get into the building was like, yeah, no problem. We got people showing up here at 10:04 that we get them there. So, and from there you go to a room and wait, and then they take you down to the floor. A couple of observations is that it's very well scheduled. Again, they do this twice a day, so it shouldn't be shocking, but it's almost like a performance, and it's directed, and here's what you do, and you go here and you go down, and so again, that was not. I shouldn't have been surprised, but it was one of those things that you don't really think about. And also, like during the ringing of the bell, the cheer louder and come on and make more noise, and so that was you get people doing that. Another observation is that the balcony where you ring the bell is a lot smaller than it looks on TV. And there's some pictures here that we can post as it just smaller than it appears on TV. I don't know what the angle from the TV is, but it is surprised at how small it is. A lot of people there, and I was honored to be invited by Michael, who rang the bell, who's begun another ETF, and met a lot of people, people from all over the country. Nebraska, Texas, with people I was talking to, a lot of students. I think Michael's involved in education, and some people from Rutgers, some students from Rutgers, some students from Connecticut, and like that, and then some other people I met during the cocktail reception afterwards. Just the interesting parts and different ways of doing work on Wall Street. So it was all a real good time. So again, thank you for all of the emails and reaching out, phone calls as well on this process and the trip to the New York Stock Exchange. It was a lot of fun. Glad I did it. Honored to be there, and but I wanted to report back to you. Let me know any questions or anything else about that. I can certainly try to help you, understand what's going on. Thank you again. I'll be back on Wednesday with a market update. Thank you and goodbye.